Mr. Pavellini, you have been accused, if you will, of endorsing, using, and approving Stanley cooking pots and systems. Now, sir, how do you plead on this matter?
Guilty. I can't help myself. And I got another one. A little on the dramatic side there. Hello, campers and bushcrafters. I'm Donnie Pavellini with Donnie Pavellini Outdoors. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the latest that I've found. May not be the latest, but it's the latest I've found in the Stanley arsenal of camp cooking. This is, without a doubt, Stanley Compact Cook Kit. Now, this kit, in my view, is their answer to lightweight backpacking, because some of the features that it has is conducive to that. Now, let's unbox it and take a look. We've got some pretty creative guys at the Stanley Packaging Company, the way they make these boxes, but okay. Let's get this one and this one. Yes, I have done this before to take a look at the kit. When you get it out of the box, you'll see this is the kit itself. It has the Stanley logo screen printed on the side as opposed to embossed on the other kits. Little difference there. Now, the pot itself, as I said, it has about the same fluid capacity as the original. Okay, maybe a little more. On this one, the graduation marks stop at 20 ounces. This one, it stops at 24, and it's still got a little real estate up here to continue. This plastic is what Stanley Company calls melt resistant plastic. Okay, let me go on record right now as saying I don't think that this is going to be best served scooting it up next to some blazing hot logs. I think somewhere along the line, folks, that common sense has to come into play. I believe with all my heart that this cook kit was designed mainly for stoves, using stoves, backpacking stoves in particular. It advertises on the box that it'll hold a fuel canister. There you go. That's a little clue. And it will, no doubt. It'll hold one of the smaller fuel canisters to go with an isobutane stove. Now, inside this cup, they give you a little fold-away spork. And it's pretty nifty, really. And it snaps into place. This little thing comes down right here. Eliminates it from collapsing on itself. When you're ready to not use it anymore, simply move that and fold it back down and store it away. The cup itself, it's got these instructions. They put these same instructions on the first cook kit through all of them. It's the same thing. It just tells you about the plastic, tells you about the metal, the material. Don't handle the pot, obviously, when it's hot. It explains and outlines all of that. Now, let's take a look at the pot on the inside, okay? There you go. It's a nice little pot, and it's pretty doggone sturdy. You're not gonna mess this thing up, okay? The pot itself. Now, the cup. Okay. The cup is something I like, because move over, green cup guys, this is sort of a gray green, and it is a King Kong when compared to the original green cup. It's like the little green cup's, I mean, fat sister. There you go. I said it. It's done. It's out there. Now, it has a nice neoprene sleeve that goes around it so that hot liquids can be handled safely. I'm sure this is made out of the same melt-resistant plastic that the other thing is. This whole thing, what I like about it, it nests really nice. It has a twist and lock thing so that it's not going to be jingling around too much. But this is a really, for backpacking, it's well thought out. It really is. You have a pot, with a lid. You have something to put food and or a beverage in. And hey, for a little kid going in a backpack, this is perfect. Well, let's go ahead and do a little water boiling. We got to do that, good Lord knows. And I want to see how this neoprene ring works. I have lit the pocket rocket, and we're gonna get a little water put in here. That's plenty, I would think. Goes on top of the stove very easily. That's that way. In comparison to this one, I don't like the way this cook pot is. It's long and narrow. Makes it not so stable. That's one of the things I just don't care for this pot. And I never have. Never. Put the lid on. Alright. Okay. It's good enough. Hot enough. Okay? Now, go ahead and let's not waste this. I got enough for 1 cup. 1 cup of Sexo Robusto. Or about a half a cup, rather. Now, let's take it. I think that's about enough water in comparison to my lack of coffee here. Alright, I'm sitting here and I'm holding this boiling hot water. Bottom of the cup is very warm. Bottom of the cup is approaching being hot. Bottom of the cup is hot, but tolerable. The side of the cup, where the neoprene is just fine. It's just fine. Yeah. Holding it. It's a little warm. It's not hot. It's definitely manageable. And the capacity is incredible. You get a man-sized cup of coffee here. Oh my God, that's hot. Okay. So, here we go again. Pot. Great capacity, no doubt about it. I like its stability on top of a stove. Love it. The lid doesn't bother me at all. It fits nice and loose. A lot of people like tight lids. I am in complete agreement with Mark from Manland. A tight lid will get you hurt and it'll make a mess, because whenever you try to fool with something tight, you got a potential for an accident. Something loose, it's very easy to handle. If it starts bubbling, your lid bubbles up. Okay, so we're on track there. Well, folks, that's about it. This small fuel canister will fit easily into the cup. No problem here. Boom. So I have no trouble in believing their claim that it will do so. My final thoughts on this. I'm not going to have to get out and use this thing a year to see what's before my eyes. And what I see is that you've got a very nice kit for camp stove cooking. What I mean by that, I mean mainly boiling water and hydrating dehydrated food. It's going to be great. I mean, it's going to knock it out of the park. Will it cook some small stuff? Yeah, it will. Can it go on top of a fire? Yeah, it can, without the lid. Or maybe some improvised lid. Or keep your eyeball on the lid and look for any problems. I think Stanley has knocked it out of the park with this one for backpackers. I do, particularly backpackers. It's not what I would call a bushcraft pot. It's missing a few things, namely an all-metal construction, you know, being heavy duty. It's not, but it is really well made and will do fine for backpacking. It's a really good cooking set. And the cup is large capacity like I like it. Man, heck yeah, I love the cup. No problem to handle. Still got that hot coffee in there. From Donnie Pavlini Outdoors to you and yours, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the woods. Take care.